Hi everybody, welcome to Dandelion Cottage and Paper Crafting Thursday. I'm Leslie Watkins. So I hope everybody's well today. I'm sure you're all busy getting ready for the holidays. You may be baking or getting ready to start baking and cooking or traveling, getting the last minute gifts and all the things. And I just want to come on for a very short time today because I want to remind you that the post-Christmas journal workshop is going to be coming right up. And what do I mean by post-Christmas journal? Well, I want you to start thinking now about all of the different things that you could use to decorate your Christmas journal. You're going to have Christmas cards and ribbons. You'll have tags and all sorts of wonderful memorabilia. You may have some photographs. And it would be a very nice thing to be able to keep all those things together in a journal that you could look back on and just be a really nice way to treasure some of those memories. So this is the Christmas journal that I made last year, and it's decorated with beads and a dangle and all sorts of things. I'm going to take you on a flip through to help give you some ideas, because what I'd like you to do is to begin saving all of the things now. So you have a little box or something to put the things in, maybe not so little, because you're going to be surprised at how much stuff you're going to end up with. I still have things left over from last year, which I'm planning on using this year. So I will show you, after I do the flip through of this journal, I'll show you some of the things that I have that I've started to save. And I also have a packet of Christmas cards here that I've received this year that I'm also going to share with you. And many of the cards will be the featured items in my next journal. I have some things out that I came across as I was going through my old boxes, and I just wanted to show you. These are a pair of hand-painted watercolored Christmas cards. So I've got one with the stamped image of the mistletoe that I painted, and it features that beautiful deckled edge die. This one also is that, actually this is a torn, this is a torn edged piece of watercolor paper, and it features I think that's Lovely as a Tree and Nature's Beauty, the deer from Nature's Beauty. So with stamped images, you can get some very nice effects for your Christmas cards. Here's a little chickadee that I painted for the Watercolor Card Club, and I have a couple of winter scenes. And these can be torn down to smaller sizes to create fronts of cards, backgrounds, or dioramas. So just all of these things would be also great to put inside your journal. Now, before we get started with the flip through, I just want to make sure that you can see me and hear me. So let me check my settings over here. I hear Cersei telling me she's ready for lunch. Okay, that looks fine. So, hi Kelly. So, you may remember this book from last year, but I'm hoping that by flipping through it, I'll be able to give you some ideas of what you might want to hold on to. And there is a wide variety of items here. So the binding for this book, the thing that holds it together, is actually this old satin buckle from a vest that belonged to Lawrence's father, and so Lawrence remembers this vest from when he was a little boy. And I added some buttons, some red and green buttons with a little bit of gold thread, and let that fray. And the cover actually isn't finished yet. I'm going to have to finish the cover this year. So I have a couple of pieces here that that may work as a background for the cover. I've just used some dry embossed gold vellum to create this beautiful Christmas textured background, and some DSP, and this of course needs to get decorated. Now, if you're interested in joining the post-Christmas workshop, you're going to want to be subscribed to Notes from Dandelion Cottage Design, because the information about signing up for the workshop with the materials list, suggested supplies, and everything you need to know, the registration, will be emailed to you. And so you go to dandelioncottagedesign.com, sign up for Notes from Dandelion Cottage, or you can go right above. There is a sign up button. Just click on that in the top of the page here, and you should be able to get to that place to sign up for Notes, and then you'll have all the information about the upcoming workshop. And it will take place obviously after Christmas. So that information will go out either next week or the beginning of the following week, and then we'll have the workshop later in January. All right, so I'm just going to slip off this band. Everybody's books are going to look entirely different. When I started this one, I thought this would be a nice size to begin with. I'm thinking about making it a little bit bigger this next time, because I ended up having so many different things to add to my book that it really started to gape, and I could have done with a wider spine. So that's what I think we're going to start with for our next one. But I did upcycle an old book cover for this. I'm going to be showing you in the workshop how you can make your own book cover from scratch. Hi Beverly, good to see you. So let's get started. So here are the inside cover items. I've got a Christmas card tucked into a belly band, and it's got this beautiful ornament that is also tucked into a belly band on the card. And I think I can make this a little bit bigger for you to see. There we go. And then I've got a pocket here to tuck in various Christmas cards. Okay, so there's another one of the watercolor Christmas cards. And I'm going to go kind of quickly through this because you don't need a complete explanation of everything, but just enough. So these were two of my favorite Christmas cards that I got last year, and I just took one and I used it to make a little tuck that I could put this tag into. I decorated the pages with some feathers. So I've got a little peacock feather and some of the chicken feathers. And then I got this beautiful card from a very nice friend who remembered my other cat, Sophia. So now I have Sophia too. Here's my beautiful calligraphy Christmas card with the painted border and the little Christmas mouse. hand-painted ornament. Again, the lovely as a tree and the deer from Nature's Beauty. So if you've been stamping for a while, you'll probably recognize these stamp sets. These are no longer available. These are retired stamp sets. And I just want to point out, the Christmas journals are such an awesome way for using up all the things in your stash and revisiting all the stamp sets and dies and embellishment folders that you love and that you would never get rid of. And so if you're interested in reducing the amount of things that you have in your collection, making these journals is a fantastic way to use things up that you love. And of course, you can make more than one each year, and you can give them to people. So something to think about. I did some stitching on here, added some lace. Here's a watercolor bookmark that has, I don't know if you can see the glimmer on there, it's very pretty, it's kind of pearlescent, and it has this beautiful stitching and this silk behind it. Another painting of holly. Just tucked behind here. Here's an envelope that you can put some notes or photographs in. Here's a beautiful envelope filled with tags, Christmas decorations, space for photographs. Beautiful card made with handmade with found objects. Some stenciling. Some little watercolor ornaments. Beautiful tag. And some of these things were sent to me in a swap. So I did not make every single thing in here. If you're somebody that likes to do swaps with other people, this is a wonderful way to save all of those creative things that people shared with you. Some tags. A recipe. You can collect all your holiday recipes. Here I've got a cookie recipe that I stitched to a card and just tucked into the side here. This, of course, is from Lovely as a Tree. Lovely as a Tree was a stamp set that was available for many years, I think 20 years or more. I still have my set. And it's perfect. Well, it's great year-round, but it's perfect for the holidays. And then here we are on the back cover with another tag featuring some watercolored holly. So I hope that gives you some ideas. Now, before we finish today, I just want to share some of the Christmas cards that I've gotten so far this year. I'm not going to name names, but what I will do is I'll show you some of these cards because they're so beautiful. So here's a card that someone painted for me. This is somebody from the Watercolor Card Club, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. When I took this out of the envelope, I was so excited. So I don't know if she's watching. Hi Cheryl, and Deborah. Hi Deb. So Merry Christmas, everybody. I don't know if I'm going to have a chance to see you again before Christmas, but I just want to wish you all a very happy holidays, and I'll be back later next week. But I just wanted to share this beautiful card that one of my students made with me, and then she included a beautiful long letter, which I thought was so thoughtful. So thank you very much for that. Here's a gorgeous card. This is the current paper that we've been using from, I think, from the Magical Meadow. I don't remember the name of the paper, but look at these beautiful dies with the kind of a shimmery berries on there. So gorgeous. Thank you so much. This card is so beautiful. It's so clever. What she's done is she's taking the DSP, the Designer Series paper, and she's flipped it so that she's used both sides. So one side with the stars is behind this copper, or maybe it's bronze foiling. And then on the inside, she repeated the decoration, which I think is so beautiful. So thank you so much for that. This card, this is a great example of using a card with a lot of different backgrounds and die cuts and stamping, some hand coloring, so a little bit of everything here. And when you open it, it has an accordion decoration in the center with all these additional messages and foliage. It's absolutely beautiful. So the card is constructed like this, and what she's done is she's created it so that you can just flip this around and turn it into an easel card. So I don't know if you can see this very well, but that will stand up and turn into an easel card. And she even includes, and I thought this was so thoughtful, she includes a little note here that says, this is an easel card. Tuck the bottom of the front of the card behind the Happy Wonderful Christmas, and it will stand up. So there it is. And if you wanted to, you could even paste in photos. If you're somebody that has a lot of family holiday photos that you'd like to include in a card, that would be a great way to do that. And then finally, for now, I got this beautiful card, and inside she says, Leslie saw this beauty and thought of you, wishing you a wonderful Christmas. And I think this would make a gorgeous title page on the inside cover of the next Christmas journal. And it's just the right size, and it's just the right shape, and it has all this beautiful gold accent. So so thank you all so much for sharing those things with me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to leave you with that, and just to let you know that this is going to be coming right up. So if you have a chance to save some of the things that you collect over the holidays, and you'd like to join us in the Christmas Journal Workshop after Christmas, which is why it's called the Post-Christmas Journal Workshop, please subscribe to Notes from Dandelion Cottage. And when you do that, you'll get all the information that you need to know, with all of the suggested supplies, how to register, the dates, everything you need to know. So you can do that on the website, or you can go to the top of the page here where it says sign up, and that will take you right to that area. Have a wonderful holiday, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you when all the festivities are over and things start to quiet down, and we can settle into a nice winter season of paper crafting together. Stay well, stay happy, stay creative, and I will see you next time.